After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. This one is for all the marbles. It's the AFC champion Cleveland Browns and the champions of the NFC, the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
To the throw right away. Here's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So, from the 37, here's second and a yard. Now, the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
A big
yards.
play here in the big game. 32 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Play action. It's Milrow. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big
To
pickup.
the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey! Crack all 80. Ready?
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Number 8.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
12.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Down. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
60, 60. Ready?
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready?
from the 41. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Let go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
Back to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
3rd and 7.
Ready, ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Ready?
Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Cowboy 80.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Saints.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Steady.
On play action, Milroe. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
On the 6. Let's go now.
They'll give it to Sampson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 70 line. Ready, right?
Throwing is Milroe. That is caught right side, and that's Fannin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Inside run with Sampson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll take this one in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Browns.
This is simply just a check down, Mike, and it's got to be held to a short gain, but instead he's physical, he's fast, and the next thing you know, he's in the end zone doing a celebration. It's funny what can happen when you get that effort with great execution.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he's got it at the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to South Florida after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He gets this one to Moore. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They motion a receiver right. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Job well done right there. Third and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
Bronco 80. Go.
Now, faking the give, out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, New Orleans. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Set. Let go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, and it is caught by Bannon.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Check, hurt. Hey, 70 Lions.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Neal. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday. After this, here's a 2nd and 9.
Pat the 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9.
Deputy.
Moore going in motion.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at That might have even lost a yard there. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
14-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Come on, come on. Bronco leading. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down. It's looming. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll throw on first down with Milrose. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Milrose. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain
Pass
of
the
11.
50, pass the 50.
That's another Browns first down.
On first down, it's Milrose. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker.
On the pickup. It's second and
Ready,
inches.
break.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Cougar
That's
19.
another Browns first
Now Milroe on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Ready. 70 Lions.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Viking 18. 70 Lions. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Moore. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Steady.
They'll look to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on. Hey. 70 Timberwolf.
On the zone read, give it to Neal. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain.
20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Man in motion is Brown. The RPO, that one is complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go.
He'll get this out wide. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, yeah. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the 6. Dragon 60. Drag. Go.
On play action, Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Play action, it's Milrow.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Got it. Ready.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, That's a skill that really just comes from experience. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawks, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. On the ground, it's Simpson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Viking 18. Check go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Gravity Lions. Hey, Smith.
From the gun, it's Milrow. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. fake. Here's Milroe. Open man downfield is Fannin, the tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll run again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right past the 25-yard line.
Get it! 70 Timberwolves!
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the double.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80.
He'll drop to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Hurt! Here we go,
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, Milroe. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Milroe on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Bannon. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Browns 1st down.
Here's Sampson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Milroe.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And he will score! Game on! Dylan Sampson, touchdown Browns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Jeanette! Cougar 19! Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Warriors 7, Viking 18.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. where the offense will take over.
Come on, set, ready.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good.
Ready.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
39-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Milroe. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fanning. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3.
19, charge.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have a Browns first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll drop to throw. There's that man again, another catch. And the Browns are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here is first and goal. They'll run with Sampson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the extra point is Chris Boswell. It's up and through. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now, on second and long. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. Saints going to use their second timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
In these critical moments of the game, like, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Panther Street. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. And the Browns have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball. And I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.